Ness had a dream. It was a very clear and very strange dream. Oops. Spoilers, I'm playing on the Wii U. Excuse me. Dalaam in the Far East. The Palace of Poo, the Crown Prince. Prince Poo, the time has now come for you to undertake your final trial. Go to the Palace of Emptiness and endure the final test. I am praying for your success in this final stage of your training. Use the treasures of Dalaam as you wish. Go in peace. Yeah, it was all right. It sucks that Nintendo will never release this on Switch. You don't think so? I mean, they released it on Wii U, so I don't know. I was surprised that they released it on Wii U, but I guess there was a lot of pressure to do that. I guess? Was there? Is my recollection of that correct? Because I feel like that's a thing that happened. But I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean... Like, they don't love Mother, right? But they're not afraid of EarthBound. If it's... All they have to do is upload it. They don't have to retouch it or anything like that. It takes, like, a minimum amount of effort. Also, isn't the Wii U store is shut down, isn't it? It's been a minute since I've shopped on the Nintendo eStore on Wii U. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I really can't remember, genuinely. I feel like they would. Eventually, when they get around to it. Prince Poo, you're my favorite. Tee. What really sucks is that I'll probably die before they localize Mother 3. That's the real crime. I can play EarthBound all day long. I've got it several times over. But shit. I mean, I'm not afraid of playing the translation of Mother 3, but it'd be nice to just do it. It's like a show of faith. Like, we don't hate you, here's Mother 3. That's all. That's all I want. I don't like how much you wanna bet they're gonna port the ROM and a Switch cartridge and sell for $60. Ooh, see, that's... I'm less inclined to believe that they'd actually produce a cart of EarthBound. That seems like too much effort. Oh, she's lonely. All the ladies love Cool Poo. I don't really need to rummage through all this stuff because I'm gonna come back here. Go around the house as much as you want. Oh, Prince Poo, do you have time to play with me? I knew it. Training changed you. I'm jealous of your training. I do like talking to the people as Poo. But I don't need the treasures. I just roasted some garlic and ate it, so the room still stinks. If they go through the trouble of actually manufacturing a cartridge for EarthBound, and just as is without doing any kind of... I mean, not that EarthBound needs to be remastered or anything. I think it's exactly right the way it is. I don't necessarily need like a graphical upgrade or anything like that. If they go through all the trouble of manufacturing a just as-is ROM of EarthBound to a cartridge and sell it for full retail price, that's offensive. That's like Disney levels of Audacity. The download for... I mean, when the Wii U download wasn't... I mean, it wasn't like full retail, but it wasn't like $5 either. I want to say it was like 15. Maybe Zaffo remembers and can correct me on that. But it certainly wasn't nothing. But they know people will pay for it, is the thing. Do you get actual money from me watching these Witcher ads? Yes. I get actual pennies from you watching these Witcher ads. I hope that you enjoy knowing more about The Witcher. Stub-a-dub will never die. Thank you so much for the follow. I mean, it is and it isn't. I think 15... I'm sorry, GoTaffy. I wish I had control over what ads you were seeing. The price point was, but I know... Oh, is that right? I guess that doesn't surprise me. Yeah. I think... I don't know. I struggle to... Even with... I mean, I would think that that would indicate that they wouldn't do a Switch port at all, rather than just lower the price and do it again, right? Because I'm sure that this says that people wanting EarthBound are mostly posers. Ouch. Or posers in the sense that I'm maybe not as willing to pay for a game over and over again that's completely unchanged, just to have it on whatever the new console is. Because I am not a poser in that regard, obviously. And I'd probably buy it on Switch too if they release it. Maybe not for all weeks. I'd pay $15 again. My thought when I paid, I already own an EarthBound cart. I can play EarthBound whenever I want, so I didn't need to buy it on Wii U. And my thought was, if they're gonna, they should put it on SNES Classics. There's no reason why it's not on there. Actually, that's a great point. And I also want Mother Third English Translation fan cart ads. So I will do my best to talk to whoever I have to talk to, just to keep my brand alive. Who the fuck? Why? No, what? I barely know what Witcher is. I've never played The Witcher, and I have never watched The Witcher. So they're barking up the wrong tree with that. But the thing is, my thought was, if they're gonna, if they're going to just take this little baby leap of faith on the EarthBound community to put it on the eStore or Nintendo Shop or whatever, the Nintendo Shop, and you know, just to like kind of test the waters for how EarthBound is going to sell again, I'll give him my money. I gave him my money the first time. I'll give him my money the second time. Anything to indicate that that there's interest. And apparently not many other EarthBound fans felt the same way. Most likely because they're all cynical, right? And they don't trust Nintendo with their precious IP. You have nice eyes. You must be Prince Pooh. Long ago, I completed Moo training. I want to show you a higher level of intelligence. However, I'm still realizing and learning this high level. I'll see you again. So long. You're right, totally. Ah, Prince Pooh. I am a messenger from your master. He sent me to tell you that you must stop your meditation immediately. Prince Pooh, you must come back with me instead of staying in a place such as this. Your master wishes it. Please rise, Prince. Your Highness, you must give up this trial for now. Believe what I say. It is the truth. Man, they hammer that in so hard, and I think I got tricked in this part like 3 times by that girl before I finally was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to get up when she talks to me. I was also like 12. So. Yeah, but I agree. I mean, I think in the spirit of the game, I think any kind of fig leaf that Nintendo offers the EarthBound community, you would think that they would just like grasp at it, you know? Just please, please, please acknowledge us. But I don't know. They felt a Wii U port of EarthBound was a pittance. But then we got EarthBound Beginnings. Everybody wanted that, right? So was it the best? Maybe not, but it was something. I just felt like it was leading up to a Mother 3, and that I think they kind of kicked themselves in the shin on that, right? Because if you're going to port EarthBound, and then you're going to do an English translation you're going to localize Mother 1 and put it up at the same time, pretty much. The logical, thought process is that they're building up to Mother 3. And maybe if EarthBound had sold better, just buy do a Sonic Mania and just scoop up the fan translation. Just take it. I will pay full retail. I'll pay the $60 for Nintendo to release the fan translation that already exists. I will. Yes, Prince Pooh, I am the spirit of your ancient lineage. To complete your trial, I'm going to break your legs. You will lose the use of them. Do you accept this? Yes. So, Prince Pooh, you cannot walk, as your legs are broken. Next, I will tear your arms off. I shall then take your arms and feed them to the crows. The taking of your arms. Do you accept this? Ah, Prince Pooh. Without legs and arms, you can only lie there. Now, I'll cut your ears off. You do not mind my taking away your hearing, do you? Do you accept this? So, Prince Pooh. No legs, no arms, and no sound. By floating words through the air, I must ask you, do you care if I take your eyes? Do you want to live in eternal darkness? I shall steal your light. Excuse me, I shall steal your sight. I shall steal your sight. I've always wanted to play the Mother games, though I know the final boss of EarthBound. Not sure if I necessarily know the ending. I can't recommend playing EarthBound enough, regardless of how much you know. EarthBound is way more than just its resolution, and it's super densely packed with loads of fun world building, and there's not a lot of extra stuff because it kind of predates JRPGs having loads of like mini games and shit. So it's just really just like a straight down the line. There's no side quests or anything like that. It's just play through the story, but there's just tons and tons and tons of world to just experience, and it's really, really precious. Mother 3, probably amazing. I've never played it. EarthBound Beginnings, that's true. That's one of the truest things. It's hilarious. I've been playing this game on repeat consistently since it came out. I've never lost my enjoyment of it. It's always a blast to play. EarthBound Beginnings, you can probably skip it. All the best. This is my elevator pitch for EarthBound Beginnings. It's a super clunky, aimless NES JRPG. So you spend most of your time grinding because the difficulty curve is super steep. And they don't give you barely any indication of where you're supposed to go. It's also a little bit more open than EarthBound is. And so there's more of a figuring out what your next step is element. But they give you basically nothing to figure that out. It's way harder than EarthBound, as I mentioned. It's like the same like art direction sort of concept, but it is 8-bit instead of 16-bit. And so there's that. It's got the same kind of charm, but all of the best stuff from Mother 1 / EarthBound Beginnings were recycled into EarthBound with only a very few exceptions. And it's not enough, in my opinion, it's not enough to outweigh the most troublesome parts. I mean, if you can play a ROM, I would play a ROM. I'd play it for free. Use a guide. Don't fool yourself into thinking you're going to play it without a guide. But, play a ROM of it. Don't buy it. It's not worth it. Unless you're if you play EarthBound and become emotionally invested in the franchise, then buy EarthBound Beginnings just to give them money, but and I don't even know how far that goes. I don't even know if you can. I mean, if the Wii U store, I know I asked this question and no one responded, so I'm not sure. Is the Wii U Nintendo store still open? Because if it's not, you might not even have the option to buy EarthBound Beginnings anymore. And it's in that state. Although no, because they release it on 3DS or something. I don't know. I played it first on Wii U. So, Prince Pooh, now I can only communicate directly with your mind. Your mind is all you have left. In the end, I will take your mind. 3DS and... Oh, it is. Okay, so you can do it. I mean, yeah, like I said, play EarthBound, and if you... I think it's a fine companion piece to EarthBound. Don't play EarthBound Beginnings first. But if you play EarthBound and you really love it, then, there's something in EarthBound Beginnings there for you. It's just buried in a lot of not great stuff, if that makes sense. In the end, I will take your mind, though you probably don't want to allow that, do you? So, you can't answer. You can't even move. Are you sad? Are you lonely? If you lose your mind, you also lose any feelings of sadness. Do you accept this? I will take your mind, Prince Pooh. Know that I will possess it. Prince Pooh, you have now completed your training. The old master must be so pleased. Hurry now and return to the palace. I just want to say, I came so close to going to Keeping It Real's YouTube and subscribing. I was right there. I was like, man, this guy's got fucking energy. He's just ranting about all the problematic shit in his community. And I was like, Man, if I wasn't getting ready to stream myself, I probably would have. And boy, right when I was on the line, he starts coming out with all this, like, scandemic stuff. It's like, oh, ooh, never mind. We could all learn something from him. Not everything. Not everything, but some things. Things like keeping it real. Things like doing your own research. To whatever end, I guess. Things like don't drink 52 ounces of 8% malt liquor on an empty stomach and also smoke a bowl at the same time in a car in the sun. What a fucking maniac. I love that this guy's just got a telephone on his head and that you can use it, and also that you still call Ness's father, and and he thinks you're disguising your voice. So funny. A lot of twists and turns. On a Hotter Dad stream earlier. Sorry, it's hard for me to know who came in on the raid and who didn't. So warm. I wish it was less warm. Oh, I didn't even get back to Summers, but we're about to. Hello. I am proud. You have completed your Moo training. There is nothing more to teach you from the holy writings. It's Pooh. I shall relay a message to you from eternity. Skiff, best wife. She knows you love it. And she gets to get going. She sees you try and drink. That's true. It's half because she knew I would love it, and half because she likes to laugh at me when I fail. It's true. She nodded. She turned around and nodded. She sits behind my computer and peers at me. Ghost. The evil entity that controls all wickedness is preparing for the greatest struggle of all time. The only ones who can challenge the entity are 3 boys and 1 girl. One, named Ness, is the leader of the 4. One of the boys is you, Prince Pooh. Now that you've completed your training, search out Ness at once. For all beings, for the Earth herself, I pray for growth in the might of the 4. Ooh, we getting some levels, baby. Oh, baby. Yo, levels. Oh, they had to level me up to get teleport. And off we go. My name is Pooh. I am the one who will fight beside you. I am the servant of Ness. I will obey Ness. Ness, my life is in your hands. Alright, so we got Pooh. Pressing